Okay, I recently did a small carving of a half-breed, which I took to Dayton here just a couple weeks ago, and to be auctioned off, which it was. And I made him a pair of sunglasses and tried something new to make him a pair of reflective glasses. So everybody was really impressed by those glasses and asked me, could you do a video series on making the glasses to show us how to do that? So I thought, okay, I'll do that. It's been a while since we made a video. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. You're going to need some, well, I'm going to use 18 gauge wire because that's about the size wire I need for the figure that I'm going to put the glasses on, which I really don't have right now. But anyway, I'll go ahead and make the glasses anyway. And you'll need a piece of dowel. In this case, I think this is my eraser, pencil eraser, my ruler. This is a 5/8 inch dowel. And the dowel determines what size glasses you want to make, okay? And pull you off a length of wire here. You can buy this wire down at Walmart or over at Lowe's or Home Depot or whatever. Get your piece of dowel. Now this one here, this is the piece of dowel I used to make those sunglasses because they were kind of, you know, aviator glasses, like these. See the shape of these here. But I'm not going to do that this time. We're just going to keep it simple. So I'm going to just go back to the round end. So first thing I want to do is just hold this here and bend it around like that. Okay? Then take it, put it over on the other side like that. I hope I've cut off enough wire. And bend it around. And like a dummy, I didn't get enough wire there, but that'll be okay. And you will end up with something like this, but in a little better shape. Here's what you're supposed to end up with. Something that's, you know, each size of the lens is equal on each side. All right? I just had a short piece of wire there and I wasn't able to do that. So a lot of guys bend this around and then they'll go back across here on this part here and then back for the temple on each side. And that, you know, I guess they don't have a soldering iron and a pair of clippers, but what you want to do, I think, is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to hold this here and bend this up like that. Create your temple, and that's a pretty wide temple. So let's make it narrower. There we go. Let's open those up just a little bit there. The important thing is to keep them equal, okay? Now this one here, that wire needs to be snipped off just a little bit. With nippers. Bend them to where they touch, on the touch. Just like that. See there? Got a nice pair of glasses. They're pretty big. I don't know if I have a figure here that I could actually try them on. There's an old head. There you go. See? There's your glasses. Even that's a little large, but this is just demonstration to show you how to do it. Depending on your head, that's how you'll want to bend them. Okay, now the next important thing is, see, these aren't even. Put it out here. See how the wires aren't even? to do what we're going to do,
Can't see it. Oops.
you can see it now.
Hold on, it won't focus. Sorry.
Out of focus, boy, that's the story of my life lately. Okay, anyway, we want to get those as flat as possible. Perfectly flat. Now to do that, I'm going to take this over to my little anvil and give it a couple whacks with the ball peen hammer. Okay, we're over here. So now what I'm going to do is try to... You don't want to whack it too hard because then you're going to flatten your wire, and that's something you don't want.
Can't see anything but the hammer.
So I got it pretty well flattened. Now I just need to get it shaped. There, can you see now how flat it is across there? It is a little out of shape, but not enough to where it's going to hurt, okay? But that's what you want to aim for, all right? Okay, I got my flux here. I'm going to put a little bit on each joint there. I want to get a good joint. Got my solder. Get me a little solder on here and just hold it on there to get me a nice joint. Looks good. Doesn't take long. See, that's how long it takes to fix those glasses to where they look really nice, instead of the other way I was telling you about. Okay, now I'm going to check the time of the video because I know we'll run out of time here in a minute. So we'll be right back. Okay, I got my little file here. What I'm going to do is just clean this up a little. Everything looking good. And that's pretty good. Okay. Now, that'll do it for this little video segment. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash this in alcohol to get rid of all that flux that I put on there, so there's no more residue. And then in the next video, we'll go on to the next step. This is a pretty involved process, you know, rather than just bending wire and whatever. It would be pretty well finished now, except for the temples, if we weren't going to make the sunglasses. So this might take 3 or 4 segments. We don't know yet. Okay, so in a little bit I'll see you again.